Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic, and that's also my screen name. Today we are back with episode 49 of our Medieval Dynasty Season 2. Today we are going to try to get some things together and make a sale run, like we have been in that push for 1,000,000 coins. We might hit it today, but it's unlikely. We will more than likely hit it Friday. So we're gonna just try and scoop some stuff together and maybe see what we can do on expansion. If we can, I don't know how much more we can do until we get more people. And it's going to be a little bit before we can get more people. But, yeah, we'll keep pushing along, maybe do some hunting and some other random stuff just cuz. But, if you learn anything useful today, or if you have a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, let's go ahead and load in. Alrighty, here we are. We are loaded in. I need to see where we were. So we are at 92,500. No, 925,000. That always throws me off. Tool-wise, we look to be in pretty good shape. So let's equip that because we know we're going to need it. As far as fields, how are they doing on fields? Or we get, whoops, management. Psych, management. Let's see if they're going to get them done in time. Seeding. Seeding. Manuring. Village 1, Field 3. Alright, let's go finish that off for them at least, so that they can just seed to get it done. Now, they do still have one more day for seeding, so that's a thing. But it looks like he got it all manured, he just didn't get it all hoed up. So we'll help him out a little bit with the, whoops. We'll help him out a little bit with this. So I'm hoping, guys, that we can actually hit our 1,000,000 today. I don't know if we can or not. It might be much to do about nothing. It will definitely hit it Friday. But I'm hoping that we can hit it today. Now, I was thinking a little bit as to what we want to do going forward from here. We have a couple of options available. We know that the update happens December 7th. So we've got some time to kill until December 7th. Our main goal was that 1,000,000 coins, which we are about to hit. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a poll as to where we want to go from here. Do we want to continue this save? Because we're pretty much in a holding pattern at this point for the next 8 years. Until our children grow. So it's basically going to be more of the same. Harvest, plant, mine, rinse and repeat. But that is something that we can do. We can keep that going for the next month or so. I have a couple of games that viewers have recommended that we can switch to, and I've got a couple of games that I'm interested that we could switch to. So what I think we're going to do is a poll like last time, with the exception of this time continuing our current play is going to be one of the options, because I want to see what you guys want. Because ultimately, I want you guys to be happy. So, we will, we'll see where we go from here, but that poll will probably be up either tomorrow or Friday, and we'll let it cook for a couple of days. So, either way, Sunday's our random game day anyway, but we will probably do a random game Saturday as well. But if continuing wins out, then we will start this back up again on Monday. And if it doesn't, then we will start the other game on Monday. But I definitely want you guys to have that option. I'm hoping for a little bit better of a turnout than last time, because last time the game that was voted for nobody was actually interested in, so that was a little weird. But we'll see how it goes. There are a couple of options. Like I'm super interested in the farming dynasty. I want to see what that's about. People have recommended some games. There's that new Enshrouded that I'd like to check out. And then there's the games that various people have recommended, like Alex recommended some, and they're up in the Discord. I can't name them off the top of my head, but I do have them saved. And people that aren't in the Discord that recommended games during stream, I posted in the Discord as well with their names, so I know who to attribute them to. But that's definitely something that we can look into and or do. So keep that in mind. Recommend any games in comments or in during chat, and we will definitely take those into consideration and or add them to the list. That is something that we can definitely do. But as for now, we still have to make our million, so we're gonna have to actually put some work in, or at least pretend like we are, right? So let's go ahead and grab our cherries. Well, first let's sleep, because I think it'll let us sleep. So let's go ahead and, before this stuff rots out from under us, oh, just in time to sleep. So that'll help us pass the time a little bit quicker. Whoop. Alrighty then. So that'll get them started on seeding the fields while we're making the wine and the other things. So I figure, you know, past the rest of this season, we're pretty much stalled for this season. There's not a terrible lot that we can do. We've already made our sale run, and I believe we've already done a mine run. I could be wrong on that. But judging by the amount of iron ore in storage, we've already done our mine run. So we will work with what we have, but there's no sense in working through the night, because it's just going to waste more time that we'll be standing around for. Some wine juice, or cherry juice, wine juice. I guess it is wine juice, but yeah, cherry juice, then cherry wine. Ta-da! Alright, so that's 31 wine. That'll go a little ways. I need to see how they're doing on selling down the wine. I want to make sure that we're not over-inundating them with it, so that could be problematic in the long run. Alright, cherry wine. They have 31, which is what we just made, so no, we're actually doing just fine. Alright, I wouldn't mind grabbing 2 more scrambled eggs while we're in here. I'll grab these because they'll stack. Alright, so let's deal with our iron first, and then we will deal with our wool. Put what's left of the leather back. There's not a terrible lot. Alright, so we are up to 77, which means 27. So we'll take 28. And that will be 14 sticks. I think we're going to wind up making some more baskets. They're not going through them super fast. I don't know why I go over here. They're not going through them super fast, but it is money, so I would like to at least keep that going. We had a bunch of iron ore that we could have refined too. That's what I meant to grab. Well, we're going to wind up making knives twice, I think. Just a second, guys. There we go. Sorry about that. Had a thing to take care of. Oh, 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 oh. All right. Got some coins coming in already. Always good. Iron ore, that's what I meant to grab. Okay, so 116 of that. It's going to make 55, 58, which is going to be 25 and 4 is 29 sticks. And we're going to turn all of this into ingots and then immediately into knives. So that'll give us a hefty little boost here. I think we're too far away. We are. Winnie. Winnie's getting replaced. This episode we will be selling Winnie off and we will be switching over to Stevie Navon. Because he's frustrating me. And I know that the other horse would behave exactly the same way. But we need to switch eventually in the near future anyway. And it gives me a valid excuse. And it makes me feel a little bit better. So that's what we're going to do there. Did we shear the sheepies? Yes. Yes, we did. Alright, piggies. Piggies are doing fine. Geese doing fine. Everybody's doing fine. Rorschach and Prozac and everything is groovy. Alright, let's come all the way down here to the bottom and get our wool. Let's see. 48, 56 is not quite enough. So we're going to put 7 of it back. What? So 48 is going to give us 6. So we're going to need 12 linen for this. Alright, and then we will, we'll split what's left of the linen in half for our sale run in the winter. And get that extra sale.
Hello.
Alrighty. Then we can make our hats. Excuse me, sir. Okay, they were out of something to sell. Oh, there it went. They were out of something to sell there for a minute. But it looks like it ratted itself right in time. So our hats should be getting up there now. 12. That's really not that many. Yeah, we could make another one. We'll hold off on that for a minute. How are our vials doing? 3,000. I'd like to get that back up to about 5. But let's wait on that and see. We look to be doing pretty well at the moment. So I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to go and get some clay. Where'd I leave you, Winnie? Well, first we're going to switch horses. Winnie's time has come. And that's going to be a huge influx of money as well. Alrighty then. So we're going to grab his stuff. Oh, did I get it all? Yeah. And then we are looking for Stevie Navon. You know what? We might take Philly. They are identical patterns, but one is black and one is brown, and I really like black horses, so we're going to go with this one. We are actually going to take the female horse. So we are taking Philly cheesesteak. It's been a while since we have ridden a female horse in this game, so that's a thing. Alright, because realistically there's no difference. Other than color. It's all about the colors. But there's no difference stat-wise or anything. It's not going to hurt anything. But Winnie's 5, almost 6, so it's time for him to go. And we're going to make 5,600 coins off of him, so plonk. So that puts us at 93,000, or 930,000 already. And we haven't even done anything productive yet. Well, we really can't for another day. But we are going to go and get some clay. We also need to keep an eye on the fields and make sure that they get them fully planted. Ah, that's a tree. It would be neat if they put something in the game like female horses are slightly faster, but maybe spookier than the male horses. Something like that would be cool. Or have the different coats give different stats, like maybe the roan could be a little bit beefier, higher hit points, but a little bit slower, and a little less, or maybe more stamina, but a little bit slower kind of a thing. I don't know. It would just be neat to do more with the horses. Are you iron? You are iron. We're taking you. So that's one that we don't have to make. Although ours is in still pretty good shape. Alright, let's see what they're actually out of while it's up, because it keeps flickering, and we're going to have a hard time catching it. First, let's make sure that... okay, good. So it's the tool stall, and they're out of simple bags. That's not good. Didn't we just put a bunch in? Or did I keep them in my inventory again? I kept them in my damned inventory. So we really don't want them to be out of simple bags, so they won't be able to plant. Thankfully, this clay deposit isn't huge, and then we can go and put those away so that they have them. We got more than 50 this time. Last time we got exactly 50, which is 10 bottles. I think... Yep, we did. We got it all. Alright. Home, Philly. Good old Philly cheesesteak. I really wish they would breed faster. I was hoping that leaving the 2 males in there with Philly would get her to breed faster, but it didn't work. Because we know that they can breed without somebody watching them, and we know that they can breed without food. We tested that with the donkeys. But I'm starting to wonder if maybe it takes longer without said things. But there's no real way to controlled experiment that, so it'll always be supposition. Right, let's put these bags away so that they can keep seeding. I want to make sure that we don't lose out on that. Simple bags, there we go. Alright, we'll grab this clay as well, and the coins, of course. Yeah, we are definitely going to hit 950,000 easy. Oh, I need to get a drink. Sometimes I forget drinks and such. There we go, there's our wine bottles. Since they actually ran the wine down to nothing, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get them a little bit more than normal. And realistically, I mean, there's a couple of other things that we need to make again as well, because we've gotten more material in the interim. Let's stop and get a drink though, so that I don't do something stupid and die of thirst while I'm in the middle of something else. Because we all know that's something I would totally do. I forgot the cherries. I always forget something. We know this. Alright, let's take what's left. You know what? Let's take them all. Because I think it's 5 per. And we had more than 50 cherries. Or less. We had less than 50 cherries in the oldest stock. So we would run out. Well, it's actually 60 in this particular case. I forgot we got extra clay. So that should put them at 43 wine, unless they've sold 1 or 2 by now. So that ought to last them at least a day or 2. I don't remember exactly what they're selling. I think it's just over 10. But I could be wrong on that. Wouldn't be the first time. I've been wrong before. Alright, good. Now we're down to 1 stack of cherries. And they are all relatively good. It's 87.5, so that's going to help quite a bit. And 33. So they did sell some. And it was around 10. Okay, let's see where they're at on the fields. Oh my. Yeah, we're going to have to help with at least one of them. Village 1, Field 3 is not doing so hot. Village 1, Field 1 is also not doing so hot. So let's see about... Did we run out of rye? I forgot to buy rye during our sale run. We might actually be out of rye. No, we still have a little bit left. You know what? Screw it. We'll take it and do it ourselves. Let's take the leather. We can make at least 3 more hats, too, in the morning before we start the sale. There's quite a bit of manure that we can handle. I already forgot what I was looking for. Simple bag. No, leather. To make simple bag. I swear, some days I have the attention span of a rodent. Alright, let's, there we are. Yeah, 22 of them ought to be enough. Alright. No, don't, no. Grab the coins. Don't put our coins away. What the hell is wrong with you, dude? Simple. Simple, simple, simple. The bag, not me. Although, I mean, if the shoe fits, right? At least both of the fields are right here. I don't mind going over to the other village, but it's a pain in the ass when we have to come back here to sleep, which we will have to for the season changeovers, so... Yeah, I think they're already done working for the day, so let's go ahead and rye it up. I don't think we're going to be able to fully plant both fields because we didn't buy more rye, but we can at least get what we have done. We don't have to worry about overriding seeds because I took all of them, so there aren't any more for them to seed. Now winter's going to give us quite an opportunity for building and or miscellaneous tomfoolery on account of there's not really much to do. We've got everything so well locked down that we'll do a mine run and we will do a sale run, but otherwise it's pretty much catch as catch can. We might do some hunting. That could be fun. I think that's one of the few levels we haven't maxed. Could probably do something for extraction. I think we're only 9 in extraction. So I wouldn't mind getting that cap too. I love my pointy boots. Could you play somewhere other than the fields, kid? Giant pain in my ass. Although I suppose that's not that much unlike real children. So I don't know about those of you with children. I do not have children, but I know as a child I was a gigantic pain in the ass. So I can only imagine that having children, I'm sure that they are the light of your life and your joy, and also a giant pain in your ass. Because a thing can be two things. Two things can be true. Alright, we only have 23 left, so we are definitely not going to be able to finish this field, seeing as it has 100 squares, but it's better than nothing. Alright, this is going to bother me. We are going to be 1 square shy of a full line, and that's going to drive me insane. We may well have to start the harvesting with this field. Just... Oh no, I have to look at it all winter! Oh, this is bad. We'll make sure to put it at this end so I don't have to see it every time I come up through the barn. And there we have it. So now we can do up the last little bit of stuff in the house, or the crafting, and then we can sleep. Hopefully it will be time to sleep by the time that happens. So let's throw our leather in here, we'll throw our simple bags in here, and our wooden bowl in there. Excellent. So let's start at the top with craftables. Okay, no new clay, that's fine. We're fine with that. Iron bars, we can take another 20. Just remember we need 10 sticks. We could do some stuff with the iron ore, but I'm really not going to bother with it. The leather we can take. We need 10 sticks. I would not mind doing some more wicker baskets, but I want the horse for that. The same as with the vials, I want the horse for the vials as well. So 24, 32. And 32 is going to be 4. So we need 8 linen for that. Okay, and then for our linen, we've got 334 divided by 3 is going to give us 111. Nope, divided by 2. Psych. 334 divided by 2 is 167. So we are going to take 167 linen. 166 now because I just grabbed a single. Alright. And that we will turn into caps. The rest of it we will hold on to until the end of next season, because I want to make sure that we are ready for new linen harvest before we get rid of the last of the linen. That was a weird hitch. I'm getting those more and more. I need to figure out what's going on. And it can't be the restarted thing because I barely got home in time for stream. So I wound up having to work late. I was in the middle of a project and lost track of time. As one does. Kind of like how we do in game. Alright, so there's 4 of that. Clear off, Eric. So make 4 of these and 4 of the linen. And then we need to divide what we have of the linen, which should be 167. So we'll take 4. So we're going to take 167 divided by 3. Gives us 55. So we're going to make another 110. Oop, ow, I did not mean to do that. And then this will allow us to make our hats and then make the rest of it up in caps. I hope I didn't just screw up the math, because sometimes when I try to do them both at the same time, I do. But we will see how it works. It's been a long day. Arithmetic is not my friend at the moment. That looks about right. I might be off by 1. So we look at the caps. No, that was right on the head. Alright. I did something right. Somebody want to write that on the calendar for me? That way later, when everybody's laughing at me, I can point at the calendar and be like, nuh-uh, see? I did something right that one time. I forgot to make the extra stuff out of leather, didn't I? That's alright. We can do that now. Unfortunately, I think it is still too early to go to bed, so we'll see if we can't sneak in some wolf hunting in the interim. Alright, simple bags. And take our coins. What time is it? It is 3:30. So we've got about 3 game hours, 3 minutes give or take, before we can sleep. Oh, we could take a bath. My hot water heater took a crap last night, and I had the most unpleasant shower this morning that I think I've ever had. I was so cold and shivering so hard taking a cold shower, you know, in the middle of fall, that I thought I was going to puke. Like, I was shivering so hard that my stomach was upset. And talk about hyperventilating. But I got clean and went to work. I can't go to work without a shower. I just can't. Quit with the zigzagging. This was a disaster, wasn't it? Okay. There we go. Jeez. Oh, that leg is messed up. Maybe hunting wasn't a good idea. I am definitely not on top of my shooting game tonight. I have on days and off days. Now, we don't hunt the wolves for the fur. We really don't have much use for fur. You can make rugs out of it, but that's pretty much it. Otherwise, just sell it straight as it is to the vendors, because anything that you could make out of it will lose you money on the other materials that you have to craft with as well. You could make more using them in a different way. So I generally leave the lynxes be, because they're also fur, but they're not hostile, because the hostiles get you more XP. So let's see what we've got. So our extraction still needs a level. Our hunting still needs 4 levels. And our survival still needs a level. And that's it. So that's why I thought that we would go hunting, because it is our weak spot. There should be some deer a little bit further up here. Or we can go after the piggies up in the north. That's not a terrible idea either. How's our time look? It's 1700. Got about a minute left. Where are you, Philly? Well, let's go nail those pigs real quick, and then we can head back, and should be time to sleep. And that'll be our season change. And that will give us an opportunity to go on our sail run. Alright, where you at, piggy? I know you're around here. Where are they? There's a deer. Should have been 3 pigs over here. Oh, there's one. There's 2. Alright, through his mouth. And there's 3. And the workers just knocked off, which is good timing. You can tell because they're not bitching about tools anymore. Alright. So we got some extra leather. It's not going to hurt anything. Might even help. And we are prepared for the season change. So now we will dump our meat. And here we can throw our fur and leather and what have you. Grab the rest of the coins. I should have probably crafted the leather. I'm going to regret not doing that later, but that's alright. Wait, did that say 970? No. I misread our coin count. I thought that we were at 970,000. It's like, how the shit did that happen? Alright, so we need 61,000. Well, technically 60,800. And, yeah. I don't know that we'll be able to get that in one season. It's going to be really, really close. It's going to be really close. 2, 1. Turtle. Happy winter. Nope, no event. No quest either. Well, that's unfortunate. And it's snowing. Well, that was just a giant up yours, wasn't it? You know what I think we will do, though, before we go on our sail run, is we are going to go mine first, so that we can get that extra oomph out of our sail. I think that's going to be the smart play here. If we're going to have to go mining anyway, we may as well do it on the front end so that we have more stuff to sell. And it's not like the iron takes us very long. It's less than 5 minutes now. We've got it down pretty well, so it takes us almost as long to get there and back as it does to actually do it. I do want to take some time in winter to build mining buildings on all of the whatchamacallums caves. Is that a kid? sounded like a kid. It's probably a rabbit, but it sounded like a child. I screwed up, didn't I? No. Just looks different in the snow. That, and I'm always willing to believe I screwed something up. I like how if it's overcast outside, the mine's darker. Even though this deep in the mine, it wouldn't really matter. Just a fun little oddity. At first glance, that did not look like iron, it looked like salt. I don't know why. The glare was funny. Tin? That's salt. I thought there was one more iron there, but I guess not. That's more salt. That's more salt. There it is. Should be one more over here. Yep. And we should be able to get one more before we have to deposit. You can tell we've done this a time or three, huh? So there's another 11 knives, which is quite a bit of money. Yeah, that's copper, right? Yeah. That's salt, yep. That's iron. Salt. Iron. Iron. I think it's just salt and iron from here on out. I don't think we have any more decoys stashed. There is some iron that tries to be sneaky, though. Oh, I lied. There was some copper there. Alright, that's that. And we go and deposit all of this in the storage. And then we have the other arm in the mine, and then we're finished. And the other arm is like half the size of this one, so... if that. I think it's actually less than half. Woo, that didn't happen. Alright, there's some more coinage for us. Thank you. There's enough rocks for a whole nother house that we can't put anybody in. You know, we should build at least one more house to get people out of the overflow. Although, I guess, really, we don't have to. I don't even know that it really qualifies as overflow anymore. So originally it was going to be for our heir and his wife to live in, but we're so far out from that it's not even funny. I mean, we're coming up on year 10 at the end of this season. Which is kind of funny, because if we don't actually hit it today, and I'm still up in the air as to whether or not we'll be able to, if we hit it tomorrow, the 1 million mark, then we will hit it on episode 50 at the start of year 10. Which I think is interesting. That's a lot of round numbers there. That's 10. So that's kind of... I like numbers. I'm weird that way. But, I particularly... I have a number preference for even numbers, and particularly round even numbers. Like, I don't know why. I'm super weird that way. 1 doesn't bother me very much. I really like 2. 3 I find offensive as a number. I don't know why. I just do. If I have 3 of something, I will do my best to get 1 more or give 1 away. And then 4, I like. 5 doesn't bother me at all. I actually like 5 because it's halfway between nothing and 10. 6 is fine by me. 7 is another offensive number. I don't particularly care for 3 or 7. And then 8 is fine. 9 is annoying because you're only 1 away from the 10. And then 10. And then the same with all the 10s. Like, you know, 23 I don't like, 27 I don't like, etc. Just a weird number preference thing. It's not really OCD, because it hasn't negatively impacted my life, it's just weird. Just another way that my brain is not normal. That's something that a lot of people, I think, don't really get about OCD, is just because you have a tendency that OCD people have, does not mean that you are OCD. To actually have obsessive compulsive disorder, your oddity in your behavior has to have negatively impacted your life in some way. So, like, I count everything. I've counted everything since I was a small child. I will probably always count everything. And that is something that is generally a trait that is attributed to people with OCD. But it has never negatively impacted my life. I have never been late because I was counting something. I've never missed out on something because I was counting something, or hurt myself counting something. So, it doesn't actually qualify as OCD, even though it is one of the OCD traits. Okay, we have 65, and that is not going to work for us. Hey, James, what's shaking, bacon? 65. So there we go. Now we're at 66, and we can grab 33 sticks. It's good to see you, man. Aw. Well, I hope you have a good night at work, man. You work hard. Every time I see you, you're either at work or just got home from work, man. Okay. Now, what do we want to do with... So, we could make some more wool. Let's go see what our sheepies are at. So, James, I was saying that we are going to put up a vote for what to do when we hit our million goal. One of the options is going to be to continue with this save until the new update comes out on the 7th. And there are some other games that are going to be options as well. So I will post a thing on the YouTube posts for that. But a couple of games have been recommended throughout, so we're going to put those on the list as well, just to see. But I figure if we don't hit it today, we are definitely going to hit it Friday. So I think Saturday's stream is going to be a random game stream, just like Sunday. And then we will start with whatever the vote shakes out with on Monday. So I will try to get that vote up either Thursday or Friday, depending on when we hit our million. But that way we have some consensus as to where we want to go. So I thought I'd give you a heads up that that was coming. You do whatever you like, he says. Yeah, but I want you guys to be happy too. Right. Can we shear our sheepies? Yes, yes we can. So we will do that and add that to the wool. And take that as part of our sale run. That sheep is laying down but still moving. That is creepy as hell. Look at him go! He's sledding in the snow. But the only downside that I see to watch about anything but some games just don't make the list of what you watch. Fair enough. The only downside to keeping this going for another month while we wait for the update on December 7th is that we are pretty much in a holding pattern at this point. There's not a lot that we can do until the kids are 18, so we're at the beginning of year 10 next season. So we've got 8 years, basically, of just chilling, doing the same things, day in and day out. Oh, finally broke our scissors. And I can't imagine that's going to be terribly fun to watch. It's already started to stagnate a little bit. I just want to get that 1 million coins. That's my big push right now. It's mostly the turn-based ones. Yeah, I love turn-based games, but I can see that those would be incredibly boring to watch. What? Why did you not shear the sheep? He just randomly stopped. That lady just sneezed on me. Could you not? Oh, it was a dude. That's how the plague gets started, yo. Oh, that poor goose. That pig stepped on that goose. Stepped right through him. All of our animals are behaving oddly this season. Oh, we need to do the fertilizer too. It's not really going to help us with money, but it's the thing that we need. I think he's the last one. Although we did have that one hiding last time, so I should probably double check. Nope, we got one hiding again. Not in the same spot though. Ah, you sneaky bastard. Bah! They make some weird noises. The gurgly one always makes me giggle, though. So it sounds like it was a chunky bah. Alrighty. The last bit of manure here, and we should be good to move on. Oh, I forgot to give our kid a sword. Woo! Okay, so let's dump our feathers and our wool, and we will take the manure. Oh, that's a lot more than we can handle. We're gonna need the horse for this. But we can take this. My internet doesn't work well when it's raining and after, so I started a new game so I won't lose my save game. I don't save, I just continue and then auto-save. Oh yeah, there you go. That's not a terrible idea. If you're playing... Are you playing on console or on Steam? Because if you're playing on Steam, you can have it not sync to the cloud. Because I actually had to turn that off when we were playing during one of the patches, so that we didn't lose our save game. So it's all been just on my hard drive for quite a while now. All of Season 2 and about half of Season 1. Console. So yeah, you really don't have that option. Manure. There you are. It's almost too much for the horse to handle. There we go. Now we're starting to get fertilizer like we need. We might actually start overproducing fertilizer again. I don't want to sell off any pigs yet, though. I want to wait and see what it looks like. Because knowing my luck, I will sell off some pigs and then we'll be shortchanged again. Coins. I know I don't have to grab them every time I'm in here, but it makes me happy. It's the little things in life. They'll keep. It's not like anybody's going to take them out of storage. Just, I wants them. Okay, so we're at 149. So 149 divided by 8. It's 18. So we need to take 144 of it. You just got pigs. They're worth it. They really are. So that's going to be 18, which means we need 32? No. 32 would be for 16. We need 36. 36. Now. Hit the wrong button. 36 of this stuff should cover us. Provided Sight can math tonight, and it's been a long day, so, I mean, 50-50. We are stuck inside Erica. That was awkward. Especially since Erica was our wife in Season 1. Be nice if you could make bacon and ham and all the goodies from the animals, right? You can skin them if you accidentally kill them or kill them on purpose. You can skin them. It's just they're worth way more to sell as a full animal than they are to kill and skin. Because you get what you would out of a wild pig off of a regular pig, and it's just not worth it. Unless you were doing it for an immersion reason, but since you can hunt, that would still be a waste, I would feel like. Completely opinion-based, but... Alright, so that's 18 more hats. That is a lot. I'm happy with that. So let's, Let's go ahead and sleep. We're going to take a sword for our kiddo. Oh yeah, Log Dude's cow. I skinned it too. The one for the quest, right? Mariella. Hey, Lark. There's a present, kiddo. Look at that. He's almost to 50%. Oh, no, we still have quite a while before we can sleep. That is awkward. Well, we've got 3 minutes, give or take, so let's go get some more clay. We're not going to make the vials right away. We're just going to burn some time and get something productive done while we're doing it. I'm about the only person you talk to. I'm sorry, man. You can do much better than me. Although I do enjoy your company. If you're interested, Stesso and some of the others are on Discord. I mean, you don't have to, no pressure, but that's an option too. That way, because Stesso's in Europe, so he's on a little bit different times than I am. So that would give you somebody to talk to in a wider range of available time frames. But no, like I said, no pressure. If you don't want to, no sweat. We enjoy any time we get with you. Yeah, I think we'll just sit on this clay for now. I don't think we're going to worry about processing it right away. You use Discord a lot when you play DayZ. Yeah. I actually have 2 Discords now. I have one that is a private Discord for me and a bunch of friends. And then I've got the one for the channel that's got a fair few people. I mean, we're starting to accrue more people on it now, so it's not quite as small as it used to be. DayZ, I've not actually played DayZ. I've seen it played, and I had a friend in college that talked about it incessantly, and I think that's probably the reason I never played it. Because I use the term friend loosely, he was more of an acquaintance. But he talked about it so much that it was annoying, so now anytime I think of DayZ, I'm like, eh. It's weird how you can develop things like that without ever actually having played something. But it's a thing that happens. Also, I think it doesn't help that it's mostly competitive. Like, it's a giant PvP server, and I don't really care for PvP anymore. I used to be really good at it, and it's been so long since I've done it because I kind of lost interest that I honestly think that it would just be frustrating for me now. I think I've been out of it so long that I would not be good enough to keep up. Alright, let's see if it'll let us sleep now, and then we can get our run done. And see where we land. Ah! Really close, though. Oh, Lark, you're making friends with Henrika, huh? How old is Henrika? Is she close to your age, buddy? Oh, wait, we had somebody come back to work. What are you? You are a huntress, and an okay one at that. So we're actually going to put you into a barn. Because I think you're going to be more useful in a barn. Oh, we lost a farm shed person. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's see where we can put Gustawa. Okay, she is over there. So let's put her in the farm shed that's over there. That works out. You might like the building part of it. I was the server's pack rat. Would go get stuff for people. They give me other stuff. Yeah, fair enough. That's my big thing with games is, you know, even if it's a stupid game, even if it's an old game, even if, you know, everybody makes fun of you for playing said game, as long as it's fun. That's the key. If you have fun playing a game, then said game has served its purpose. And if you're not having fun playing a game anymore, stop playing it. Oh, we lost our pigsty person. We're going to have to pull that one out of the barn. Our smithies are doing fine. Do we even have anywhere that we can put a production worker at the moment? Not really. I always put them in one of the kitchens, I suppose, but we really don't need anybody in the kitchen. She's got a 6 in production, though. You know, let's see what some of these other people have. Not one of the males. We want to replace a female with her. The sewing hut. How are those going? So he's at 10 now. She's only got a 2. Let's put her there. We'll replace her with Erica. And then we need to find a new job for Erica. Oh, it looks like we have several women that are pregnant yet again. Oh my god. Look at them all up here. Alright, do we have any mine slots open? No excavation open. Herbalist shack. Mines are both full. Well, shit. Looks like the well it is. Alright, and you are a farmer. Excellent. And you are on this side. So if we put you in the... Oh, we could put you in the pigsty. Because with an 8, we're going to be fine. Just fine. Ta-da. Okay, and you are 2 more production workers. Shit. We could put them in the other workshop and set them to vials. I think that's what we're gonna do. No! We won't set them to vials. We'll set them to, wine bottles. Yeah. Okay, so Erica's the only one left. She's got a bunch of 2s and a 1. So we can stick her more or less anywhere. She's going to be equally bad at no matter what we have her do. Well, we lost a hunter. Alright, fine, you can hunt for a while, I guess. Alright, so let's check out our new workshop. Extraction. How much clay are we getting? So this one's getting 41. And this one's getting 69. So 41, that would be 50. And 6 is 111. Maybe 112, right around. With the decimals included. And then we've got out of this workshop, we're doing almost 10, which would be 50. So we could do almost 10 out of the other one and be fine. That's perfectly adequate. I wish there was a way to like shift click or control click or something to get more faster. The new game, I have only like 3 houses with 2 people, and I haven't filled out the others. My wife got knocked up on our honeymoon. Fair enough. Well, our season 1, we had our kids super, super young. I think we were still in year 1 when we had the kid. But this time we waited a little bit longer because I did not realize that I was screwing us over, that the villagers would not, because we had staggered our villagers so that we wouldn't have a bunch of kids all at once. And it wound up screwing us over because they don't start having kids until you have a kid. So we waited till like halfway through year 2 to have our kid. And then, what? It went from 0 minutes to 58 minutes. That's frustrating. So then all of a sudden we had an explosion of children anyway. Let's eat the single. What? Almost poisoned ourselves with that one. Wah, wah. Yeah, we definitely should have this time too. Our kid came out kind of mediocre, actually. I mean, he's got a bunch of 4s and 5s by the time he's an adult, I'm assuming. Well, depending on where we put him for training. I really want to put him in the hunting shack for training, because hunting is our lowest skill. So I want to make sure, and it's our lowest because we do it the least. So I want to make sure that that's something that he gets, provided we're still trucking along. I already killed the wolves, didn't I? I don't know why I'm out here. I was looking for something to do to kill that last minute before we can sleep. I guess we could always get our goods together. Caps. Fur. Flax seeds, psych. Don't forget the flax seeds this time. And we want to make sure that we leave 900 behind. Was it 900? How many fields do we have now? We have 8, so yes, we want to leave 900 behind in case we build another field. They have to be 13 before they can become apprentices. We actually, yeah, 930 is probably fine. So give it, whoops, we weren't done yet. Flax seeds, then we want our hats. We want the iron knives. Take about, I don't know, 3/4 the... We'll take 50 of these and we'll leave them with 20 behind, just in case. Leave all of those. And we can probably take some wooden vials. I don't know if we really need to or not. Well, let's only take like 500. We're not going to take a crap ton. Alright. At 13 they can become apprentices, and then at 18 they become real workers. Please don't do it to us again. There we go. Alright. Time for the sail run. Moment of truth time. Can we do it? Alrighty, man. You have a good night, too. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. It's always good to see you, man. Alrighty. So we'll hit you up first.
How are your best goods in the valley?
I'll just power through our hats.
You. Have a good day.
Get his daughter.
How's
That's
like my
his
wares
wife,
never
actually.
disappoint? I'm treating you. Goodbye.
Where is his daughter? Oh, she hasn't come out yet.
How is life treating you? Only the best products here. Goodbye.
Alright, and we will head west and hit the village up on the hill. Or over the hill, rather. Over the hill and far away. Don't ask. Hey, Wolf. What's shaking? Yeah, you can be angry. It's fine. He's probably chasing us, but they stop at the stream, so it's not a big deal. Especially when we hop it so we don't get slowed down by the water. On foot, that would have been bad. That would have got us killed. Well, unless we killed him first. Because they run faster than you do, which is a problem.
Hello, best goods in the valley.
I don't know how many swords we actually really need more. But, can't hurt. Might help. Alright.
See you soon.
Well, we've already hit 950. So that's a good sign, and potentially a bad sign.
See you soon.
Seeing as we're only at the second village. Okay, we already hit him and we hit Gisela. So we need the miner and this guy.
Howdy, trade is in my nature.
So he might still have some left after... Nope.
You do.
But the next one will have some left after the caps. Where is... Is it you?
What can trade is
Yes,
in my
it's you.
nature.
Okay, so we can sell her the cap, and then we can get started on the hats and clean it up with
I
feathers.
will take care.
Alright, now we want to head south so that we make sure to hit the two villages that I didn't used to hit, because now we can. Ah, that's how you get run over, mate. I like the little snowmen during winter. That's a neat touch. Yeah, we are well on our way. It's gonna be really touch and go. Like, that's going to be where the tension comes from for this episode, is whether or not we will hit that million today. Because if we're already at 50 grand and we've only hit 950,000, and we've only hit two villages, we have a very real potential to actually hit 1 million today. I'm kind of pulling for hitting it Friday instead, though, to be completely honest. Just because I want that, I want it to land on episode 50 and the beginning of year 10. I think that's an awesome coincidence, and I would love to see that happen. But I'm not going to throw it either. If it happens now, it happens now. It just would be really cool for that to work out. One of those number preference things. Alright, looks like our fisherman is not in his hut, which is good for us. So that means he's up here somewhere. Is he still in his house? Yes? Right, this is the house with the two ladies, and they make the guy sleep on the couch.
It was nice seeing you.
Oh no, no it's not. That must be a different village.
Greetings, only
goods of the highest.
Or it was just a fluke that one off.
Take care.
Now we are running a little bit slow because of weight. I really should have been doing the vials instead of the feathers, but the feathers are right there at the top, so it made the sales quicker. What are we at? We're at 960. Holy shit. Yeah, this is going to be super close. Well, it looks like we're running out of rye bread, or flatbread rather. We made it out of rye, that's why I call it rye bread. But it's not actually rye bread, because rye bread takes flour and rye. And I would rather just do something that takes only flour. But that's why we've got the two up there that aren't selling anymore. That was weird, all three of those deer facing the same way and moving in unison. That was super creepy. Every now and then weird shit like that happens and it throws me off. Like that time we were skinning a wolf and we look up and there were 3 rabbits in a triangle all staring straight at us. And then as soon as I noticed them, they all turned around and wandered off in different directions. Got some weird Ghost in the Machine vibes there. Normally we can make this on a single stamina bar, but because we're moving a little bit slow for weight reasons, that's why we're driving the horse to sweat.
Greetings. It was
No,
nice
not you.
seeing you.
Nor you. This house? Nope, it's the next house. I really don't like the houses here. The way everybody spreads out, it's hard to keep track of what vendors you've hit and what ones you haven't. I'm really just not a fan of Hornica in general. It's really pretty, but I don't like dealing here. Unfortunately, for what we're doing, it is a necessary evil, but it doesn't mean I have to be happy about it.
Have a good day.
Oh wow, it looks like there's 3 vendors in this house.
How can I help?
Horse boy?
Products here. See you soon.
This is the house with the 2 ladies and the guy that sleeps in the other bed.
How are you? Whatever you need, I've got it.
Alright, on to the knives.
See you soon. How can I help? My wares never disappoint.
I'm disappointed in your wares.
Phew.
You need
See
more
soon.
gold. What? How'd you get back in here? I watched you leave the house.
Of the highest quality.
That's okay, his money reset, so we're just gonna go with it. Jack Tripper.
You have returned.
It was nice seeing you.
So that's those 3. And we got her. Hey, Storm. I'll admit, I'll be sorry when you stop playing this game. Picked up quite a few tips from you, plus saying, well, thank you. I appreciate that. And, remember, we're definitely coming back in, December, for sure, no matter how the vote shakes out. Because the new map will be dropping, and I am super stoked for that.
Have a good day.
I'm a little worried, though, about this playthrough running stale, because while we still aren't anywhere near being able to become our heir yet, we're pretty much in a holding pattern now for another 8 years. Basically, almost as long as we've already been playing this save, we're stuck in a holding pattern for that much longer. So I think something to just be a little bit different is probably not a bad idea. But I will leave it to a vote, because that is up to you guys.
How are you? Only the best products here.
1600. But I do enjoy this game. It's one of my favorite games. I just, you know, it's kind of hard to only play one game.
Have a good day.
I'd like to see how rich you can get. Well, theoretically, indefinitely. Or do you mean before my kid's 18? Although there's no way that the kid's going to be 18 before the patch comes out. If we're only just now hitting year 10 and our kid is 6, so he's not even halfway to 18 yet, and we're 50 episodes in, and we only have a month left. So even if we were still streaming daily, that wouldn't make it. I think we hit everybody here, but I'm not positive. I know we got that one. I know we got that one. Did we get the miner? I can't remember if we got the miner or not. And then we got the 3 in the other house. Yeah, I think we did get the miner. I think we did get everybody. I hope so, because we're leaving. I am kind of interested in the farmer's dynasty as well. I thought that looked interesting. It looks like it's going to be similar to the farming simulator, except with like dynasty aspects to it. So it's not just farming and money, but like there's survival aspects to it. You have to eat and sleep and whatnot. You can get married, you can have a kid, you can buy fields, you can actually go fishing, which would be super exciting. I do enjoy fishing in games. I thought it would be interesting. I don't know how well it's going to stream though, so I don't know if that's really a great idea or not. I wonder what type of data set they used for stacks of things. Because ultimately that will be... If a game is too focused on just a few things, I get bored easily. Unfortunately, that's where I'm starting to get with this. Is we're so far at this point that we only have like the same 6 things to do day in and day out. It's a glorious game, but once you get... getting everything set up to me is the fun part. But once everything's set up and it's more or less running on autopilot, that's where I start to lose interest.
Friend.
Goodbye.
But depending... Because there probably is a cap to how many coins you can have, James. I was just thinking about that. It depends on what type of data point they used for... What type of variable they used for the stacks. Because if it's an integer, then it's going to be very different than, say, that if they used a double.
See you soon.
Or a float. Wow. That kid really grew up.
How are you? Only the best products here.
Hey, this time, because I haven't, since I haven't had to craft stuff off stream like we had to during Season 1, everything has been on stream, which means that we will not miss the kid turning 7 this time, and the little mini quest that comes with it,
How can I best goods
like we did last time, because it happened while I was crafting some crap, and I missed getting it recorded.
help you? See you soon.
So that'll be fun. Shot, kiddo. You're nobody special. Did we already hit you up, lady?
How can I help? My wares never
Yep.
disappoint. Have a good day.
Alright, we are at... Oh, crap. I don't know, guys. If we get 20 grand out of the next couple villages, then we'll be at 1 million. Yeah, what I think I'll do is I'll set up that vote either Thursday or Friday. And one of the options will be to continue this until the update comes out. If that's what you guys want to do, then I'm willing to do it. But, and some games that we've had recommended and some games that I'm interested in will all be part of the vote.
What can I do for you?
Try one-day seasons until your heir turns 18.
Only goods
Yeah,
of
I
the
could.
highest quality.
Unfortunately, you can't change your game partway through, though. We would have to start a completely new run.
Take care.
But, yeah, keep an eye out for that vote, guys. Saturday, we will probably do another random game Saturday like we do on Sundays, just as a break while we wait for the vote results to come in. And then Sunday will have to be a random game Sunday because I won't have time to edit it because of work on Monday. But, so we'll have random weekend this time. And we will see whether we come back on Monday to this save or whether we start a new adventure in something else for a short time before the update hits. Remember, even if we drift away from this game, it is not a big deal because December 7th we are dropping whatever the hell we're in the middle of and coming back for the new map. Because I have been looking forward to that since they made the announcement last year. And talk about breathing new life into a game. All the exploration will be back. It'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. We won't know immediately where to go to get the best of stuff. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And we can actually make ourselves look the way that we want. And I want to see what they did with the story. Because the entire story of this game revolves around moving to the valley because your uncle, Jordan, was here. So I want to see how they handle that with a new map. And how they handle female characters. We might roll a female character just for curiosity's sake. I want to see how they handle children for female PCs. Because that 2-year stint isn't going to work.
My wares never disappoint.
I don't know. I'm super excited for it.
Have a good day.
Hello. Goodbye.
How can I help you? Best goods in the valley. Have a good day.
Oh my god. They're gonna give us tuberculosis. We gotta get out of here. You're excited about the new map too? Yeah, I think it's gonna be awesome. We'll see how many times we die to surprises because we don't know where everything spawns. Season 1, we died a lot of times because I kept doing stupid shit. But Season 2, we haven't actually died yet at all, so...
How are you?
Alright.
Hail. Only the best
I hit a wrong
products
key. I didn't
here.
actually care about our quest. That's why we just tabbed through everything.
Friend. Goodbye.
Oh my god, they're all dying. What the hell?
Whatever you need, I've got it.
Whatever I need, he's got it. It sounds like he's got the plague.
Stone.
I guess the plague would cure all that ails you, though. If you're dead, you're not really worried about being sick anymore. Or poisoned, or whatever have you. Oh, really? It let you change yours during the middle of a playthrough. Because, yeah, from everything that I'd read, you have to start a new game to change any of those settings. Because I was seriously considering changing our crafting in our Season 1 playthrough. That's the main reason that we started Season 2. when we came back to Medieval Dynasty was so that we
Farewell.
didn't have to deal with the ridiculous crafting times for stream. I don't mind the crafting times when I'm playing by myself, but for stream they are not super conducive. I don't think you're the hunter.
Hail, friend.
No, you are not.
Bye.
I'll have to look into that, Storm. You might be onto something. If that's possible, then that's a game changer. So once we hit our 1,000,000 coins, yeah, at that point, I don't mind changing it to 1 season or 1 day a season and just doing kind of like a roulette of how quick can you get through crap. It must be the dude in here. Yep.
Trade is in my nature.
I think I overdid it on the goods. I was worried that we weren't going to have enough, and I think I went too far in the other direction. Had the season length too long and got bored, so you shortened it by half. Fair enough. We just left it at the default 3. So is it a 1 or 3, or can you set it at 2? Because I wouldn't mind 2. That way you have 1 day for harvesting and 1 day for selling. Oh look, there's 2 ladies in this one too.
My wares.
Oh, she's the excitable one too.
I do for you. Take care.
Greeting. Let me show you my wares. It was nice seeing you.
Hello, best goods in the valley.
Nope. Oh, we are gonna be so close. I don't know. We have 6,000. Oh, we have 5,000. 5,030 coins. Oh, no, we are at the last town. So unless we've got 5,000 in storage, which I think we're probably gonna have around 3. But this is going to be really, really close. The timing's good, though, because it is about that time. So we're going to go and hit up our coinage and see where we wind up. And I kind of have to say I'm really hoping that we don't hit the 1,000,000, so that we have Friday for that. Yeah, I hear you, Wolf. Seen another streamer do 1 day, so yeah, fair enough. Let's... Oh, man. Oh. Guess what? We just hit 1,000,000 coins. We just hit 1,000,000 coins. That is super exciting. And we hit it on year 9. We didn't quite make it to year 10. Wow. Alright, so yeah, that vote will definitely be coming out tomorrow now. I still want to give it until Monday before we go with whatever decision is there, though. So we'll see what we decide to do for Friday and Saturday. It might well just be a 3-day random game weekend. I don't know yet. We will see how it shakes out. But that vote will be up tomorrow. And we will see where we want to go for the next month until the update's out. That's for sure. And bear in mind, guys, don't panic that this will be one of the options that you can vote for. So if you really want us to keep going, you can totally vote for that. But yeah, it is about that time though. We're only about 3 minutes early, so we're going to stop it here for the night. And yeah, if you guys learned anything useful or if you had a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, you guys have a fantastic rest of your night, and we will catch you Friday one way or another. Thanks for watching, and yeah, have a good night. I really do appreciate that you guys decide to spend your time with me, because your time is precious, and every little bit of it's nice.